Welcome back to Lenten Stuff You Should Know. You probably already know, of course, that Lent is 40 days long, but there's, of course, numerical significance to 40 days. Nothing we do as Catholics is by chance or happenstance. Everything has meaning, everything has purpose. There are a threefold biblical importance to the number 40 and the 40 days of Lent. Not surprising, it would be three things. I don't make this stuff up. It's scripture, y'all. Okay, here's the importance. First, we're going to start with Noah and the flood. In the story of Noah and the flood, it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. That was the flood. But what the flood symbolizes is the purification of the earth, of the washing away of all the bad things that had come about through human beings, and a purification of the good things that human beings are capable of. We use this same terminology of the flood of Noah that washed away, gave an end of sin and division, and a new beginning of life after Noah, after the flood. We use the same idea in baptism. We speak about that as well. The waters of baptism wash away all that doesn't need to be there and gives us new birth and new life. The idea with Lent, of course, is that we enter into 40 days, and that the 40 days of prayer, fasting, and almsgiving, our practices, are able to wash away or give us a nice spiritual cleansing of whatever has crowded our life, whatever has gotten in the way, whatever has gunked up our life. It's 40 days, sort of like those 40 days and nights of rain for Noah, washes away those things and gives us a new journey, a new hope in life. Okay, that's number one. Number two are the 40 years in the desert that Moses and the Israelites spent. So what do you think about Moses and the Israelites when they're 40 days in the desert? Where were they going from when they went into the desert? Slavery in Egypt. Where were they going to? The promised land, flowing with milk and honey, freedom to be the people of God. The 40 days or 40 years in the desert is the process and is the journey going from slavery to freedom in being beloved people of God. The journey of Lent, of course, is the same sort of thing. It's a journey. It can be a desert. It's not always easy. But what's happening on that journey, if we don't turn back, is we're being freed from the things we are enslaved to and freed for the goodness that God has in store for us, the promised land of true freedom in our hearts. Third and finally, Jesus went into the desert and prayed for 40 days, and there he was tempted. Now, this is a really interesting one because when we think about what Jesus was tempted with, he was tempted with a few different things in the desert by the devil, but all of them he was able to overcome, in particular, by knowing his identity as a beloved Son of God. It's because he knew this identity and stayed true to that during his 40 days of prayer in the desert that he did not be overcome by the temptations of the evil one. Same thing can happen for us. So these 40 days of Lent, are they time to give stuff up, to sacrifice things of being in the desert? Sure, absolutely. But more than anything, they are a time to come to know our true identity, because when we know our true identity as beloved sons and daughters, it is then that we are truly set free and truly able to be followers of Christ. Hope you learned some fun stuff about Lent that you should know. God bless and have a blessed Lent.